Hey guys, so I am popping in here mid-process. You're probably like, what in the world is she doing? I'm not sure if I'm gonna end up using this content, but just in case, I have been doing some organization around my area. I'm going through my paper, so that's what's stacked here. I have a whole bunch over there. What you don't see, it's kind of off camera. Oh, you do see it. It's a little bit off camera. I'm actually going to move this for a sec. I've got a hot mess going on over here, basically. So I'm going to just move this stuff around. I've got to put this away. I'm tidying, right? Because I can't do a ton. I'm still nursing my shoulder, but I can do certain things and for not a lot of time. So just for short spurts of time. But I've been going through my paper, as I was saying, and I have gone through, let's see, where am I at? I've gone through my reds, my neutrals, my yellows and oranges, yes, and my greens. And so now I'm at the section with the blues. I still have, what is that? I still have the purples and the pinks and the black and the grays, and then the rest of my whites. The whites should not be too difficult. I just may have to tidy. So what I have noticed, a couple of things since I've been going through these, and I'm actually not going to put these away because I was going to go just shove them in a drawer, but I forgot that I had said to myself, before you put these in your scraps, you're going to have to go through them to make sure that you still want them and like them enough to keep them. So I need to go through them and toss some of them. But what I had done is I had put some of those scraps like at the front here, and that's not where they belong. So I don't think I did these. So let me just set these off to the side. So this is what I've been doing. Is I've been going through my papers to just make sure that the papers that are in here are not any that I want to purge. I have been finding, look at all of these. These were in, I'm going to just put these off, kind of off center here. So I have found that I have put my scraps like this in front of like these, the papers, and that's not how I was storing my scraps. So I don't know what I was thinking. Maybe I tried something new. Well, that didn't work. So I need to just use my scraps like I have been using, and I need to go through these. So join me while I do this, and we'll do a little bit of a chat. I have little piles all over on top of my desk. I don't tend to put stuff on the floor. Gosh, it's chilly down here. I didn't realize how chilly it was. Okay. All right. So I'm in frame. I ended up creating some additional backed up storage with some labels, because I decided to separate my burgundies from my reds, and I also divided up my browns. I have a lot of cardstock right now that I have where it's more like a milk chocolate color as opposed to the darker, like a darker chocolate, more espresso color. So I've divided those up just because I have so many of them right now. So that's why these two are up. These are you can find them on Amazon. These are the Avery. Actually, these might not be the Avery, but they're Avery labels. You can label them. You can't reuse them unless These are glossy, so these are from the Dollar Tree. But you could, if you write in pencil, you could reuse these. You could try to write in pencil here. I just don't know that it would stick. These are from the Dollar Tree. They're the Jot brand, and you just get, I don't know, you get like 4 or 5 little packs of these, and they're glossy, so I just use my slick writer, and it's a one-time use, and I'm good with that. I've been using them for quite a while once I realized that they sold them there. I haven't been able to, like, you don't always find them, but when I do find them, I tend to pick them up. So this is what I've been going through. Like, okay, I think this is worth keeping in here for now. Yes. This one. I've been getting but I've been more selective about my, yeah, I think that's fine. I don't think I would use that for a background, but I would, and not that, but I could use it for to mat stuff on. Same thing for this. I can't even use the back side. I'm not really a fan of this. Okay, I'm setting that off to the side. This I do like. This I like as well. This I don't think I would use. I mean, I would use not as a border, but I may use like a strip of it. Okay. This one. No, this one I think I would just use a strip. This one I definitely wouldn't use like that, but would I use it as... no, I don't think I would use it as that either. So that's going. And when I say it's going, it goes into a pile of my 12 by 12 cardstock that I sometimes use the back of to wallpaper. I still like this. This is Ellie Studios. This is Simple Stories Let's Party. I definitely like the turquoisey teal color. These I still like, so I'll keep both of these. Oh, these are from Joann's. This is their American Crafts. This is from Obed Marshall. This is the Buenos Dias and Surprise. I really like that. This is also from Joann's. See, I honestly don't know if I would use this. This is from a paper pad, I can tell. Okay, I think that one's going to. That's in stripes. These are all relatively newer to my stash here. Yeah, I think I have this twice. So here, I'm going to put this over here with this. And, okay, these are all... oh, I have another one of these. Oh, I think I got rid of one of these. I might keep that one. I kind of like that one. That flower one, no. I've had this, oh gosh, such a long time. This is from a paper, oh no, maybe it wasn't from a paper pad. I thought it was from a paper pad. These doilies I do like, and these darker teals I do like, so I'm gonna just hang on to them. So usually what ends up in this section, if I'm not buying single sheets of paper, what ends up in these piles are papers that I have left over from different collections that I am not wanting to get rid of because I still like them, but I don't like them, you know, I don't want to keep the kits intact. So this one's done. Keep that one. So this is my cardstock in teals. So I'm just going to thumb through. I've been trying to do a little bit better about putting my specialty papers in the back. I may have done this one already. Oh no, I see it right here. Some of these like glossier or glitter, I'm just keeping them in the same section, but I'm just throwing them in the back. So this one's not as messed up as some other sections of my cardstock are a real mess. I can honestly say I've gone to use them and then, oh yeah, I did put some specialties back here. Okay, wasn't imagining it. But yeah, some of them I take out, I audition, and then instead of putting it back, I end up just putting them willy-nilly somewhere else. So I don't really like that. Okay, I'm gonna put that there. These look metallic-y. Yep, they are. So I need to put these in the back as well. Okay, where the heck am I gonna put these? Okay. So this is just a whole bunch of different types of cardstock. Everything from American Crafts to Die Cuts with a View. This is from the Coordinations from Joann's. So it's a little bit of everything. So these teals are done. So I'm going to set those off to the side here. And then we're going to segue into the light blues. I don't always do this, but I know that during this, like the last time I went to the crop, I was pulling from different things because I was adding cardstock to my kits. And I know I was not good about, oh, wait a second. Do I have a different, okay. My navies and my light blues are mixed in this pattern paper. So that's okay. I still like those. These are relatively new to me. So I'm just going to keep these in the blues. This is Ledger, but I'm going to keep it here in the blue for now. I do have a separate Ledger. Category, but I'm going to keep it here for now. I think I probably thought that one through and was like, you're more apt. See, this rings teal to me, but it has some of the navy. I think I'm going to switch it over to teal. I think I used to have one of these in teal. So I think I bought a couple. So I'm going to switch that one. That's easy enough to do. Oop. These are also relatively new. A different shade. It's more of a navy as opposed to a royal blue, which is what I had. I think I'm going to just go with a light blue for here. This one too. This is, I know this one's left over from a kit. This is more like an indigo. Oh, I don't really like this. Chanel box of crayons. Okay, let's do the test. Would I use it for that? Nope. Do I like these floral? Not a fan. I could use it for that, but so that's going. I might have to go through that list again and reconsider the pile of paper I'm setting off to the side and consider them for other sections. Maybe this is more like reading like a light blue. Oh, I didn't do this one. Let's see. It's kind of like that one. It's very unusual. It has like a dark gray, a light gray. Yeah, it's a dark gray and a light gray. This one is like a different tone of a light blue, but it's still a light blue. Oh, there's a second one of this. Put these together. Oh, there's another one. Okay, this is more of a blue. Almost reads like a purple. This is specialty paper, so I'm going to go ahead and put this in the back. Oh, this... I think I'm going to set this off to the side. I'm going to put that in a different category. This is reading to me like a lighter blue. This is more of a darker blue. That's like really vibrant, almost a turquoise. I bought so many of these, but I don't regret it. I don't care. Oh my, wow. Wow. Did I buy a 25 pack or something? What the heck? I think these are all the same. I must have bought a 25 pack. It was like ridiculous sale, like $10 for $2. I probably got it for $2, something crazy. That's usually the time when I stock up, is when the box stores have their sales, because they're the ones near me anyway are carrying the American Craft stuff, but they haven't had, or I haven't seen it. Maybe that's a good thing. Haven't seen any of the sales recently. I'm sure maybe they're waiting for Black Friday. Okay, so let's see. Here's the cardstock. So I'm ridiculous with this navy, so I need to, let's see. Do I have room in here to put some navy finally? Okay, I'm going to start with the navy because I don't hoard this at all whatsoever. Although it may look like I do, but I don't. But I am I like to have a variety of navy. Who would have known navy is like such a difficult color? There's so many different shades of navy. And wait, what about this? This is a single sheet, so I'm going to put these together. I'm going to also put these with this because it's kind of within this family tone. This is more of a true navy, so this is a little bit darker, like a midnight. Let's see, how many of these do I have? Okay, still quite a few. That's a really dark, I think this is the same. Nope. And you know what I mean? Like, it's so dark, it's almost like a black, but they're not quite the same. So these are super dark. These are coordinations. I think maybe all of them. Nope. Nope, these are not. Put those off to the side. So keeping them in their groupings, like, what are you closest to, this or this? Okay. This is darker than these, so no. Okay. I'm doing some probably micro organizing for some of you may know it as that. But it's just, you know, when you try to find a specific color, like, I don't like to be rummaging through stuff very long. Okay, these are different blues. Let me just take a look and see. Okay, I think I'm gonna pull these from here. I think I'm gonna pull them. Nope. I'm gonna pull them and put them in here because these are okay. That's good. Let me just put this off to the side. And then these are ones that I have bought. These are American Crafts, but they're what do you call them? They're smooth. They're not textured. I tend to lean towards the textured cardstock. Okay, so I think I'm going to put those there. Get rid of this packaging. Oh, still finding it hard to do stuff with this other arm. Okay. All right, let's see. So this is, oh, these are two different colors. Okay. Let's see. This is darker. Let me see. This is more in this family. But this is much darker and it's more like these guys. So I'm going to set these off. This is an entire pack of that soft navy cardstock. So I'm just going to leave that one intact until I use the ones in here, which is fine. And then I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put these like this, and these will be my blues. Oh, wait a second. I have two of those blues. I have two categories of blues. So these, I wonder if I should just have my navies in here then. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. Okay. I think that in the long run, that will help me. Okay, that's not working. So then these will be my navies. They'll be in their own. There we go. So I'm going to need a label for my navy. This is the last one. Okay. So we're going to call this navy. Let that dry while we work on this other blue. Okay, so this should have my lighter blues. And do you guys struggle where to put this? Do you put this in teals, or do you leave this where it is? Like, do you leave this in blues? I struggle. I have no business buying any more light blue cardstock, which this is probably all old anyway. I don't think these are recent purchases for me. Okay, I think I'm gonna make an executive decision. These are reading more to me like a very light teal as opposed to a very light blue. You see that? So your girl here is going to shift these over to the teals, and I think these are probably, I wonder if it's the same situation. Yeah, these are all reading like teal to me, except for these. Wow, these are gray. But then this is the problem. I'll put them with the grays, and then I was like, no, those are, yeah, no, those are not gray. They look gray, but they're not gray. They've got a blue tint. Okay. All right. There we go. Those are a little darker. That's even a little darker than that. That's cool. So that will shift over. See, these all read like teal to me. This is definitely blue. It's more like a turquoisey blue, but it's still blue. So I think, I don't know, you guys. I'm going to just set those off to the side. So these are more of the same for these, I think. No, these are definitely blue. Okay. Yeah, these are definitely teals. Teal, teal, teal. But see, this teal is not in any of those families. So let me set that off to the side. These are specialty papers. Let me set this off to the side. I can throw that in the back. Okay, I think these are good to go in here. But let me see if I can find... Yeah, see, this is specialty, so I shouldn't even be looking at that one. This is definitely teal. So, but it's more in like the turquoise family. So I think it belongs more like there. And this one in none turquoise. But this is all, I think this is all I have left of the turquoise. So I do want to put it in here. Maybe I'll put it closer to the specialty. I'll know that it's a bit different. Okay, so I think I'm good. I think I'm good with that. Mental note, do not buy anything teal. Forbidden. From buying teal. So this should be ready now. So this is what I've been doing all along. This is just me creating a separate category just for my navy. I like to tuck them inside, that way I can, when I put them on my shelf, I can still see that these are navy, they're facing me, that's why, and they're not getting caught up by being placed on the outside. So it's not catching on anything. So move these over. And I think I'm just going to put here that these are going to be my, well, blues is fine. I think I'm not going to try to modify the tag. I think if I see that there's a difference with the navies, I'll be fine. Like, I won't go to that particular folder for the navies, or that pouch. And these just sit on my shelf in Cropper Hoppers. I was lucky enough to purchase those because I was into vertical storage back then. And so I have, okay, so that's the blues. Wow. Blues and teals. Okay, so now when I was going through stuff, my other piles, this is very much a green. So I'm going to need to go back. This reads to me more like a green as well. Same thing here. I still like these. So but they were in a separate pile and I was like, yeah, no, that's the wrong color. They're in the wrong color. So this is definitely a navy. This is a gray. And this is, I think this is all black. And those are coming up. Some of them are like, I forgot that pile was there, so I just kind of skipped over it by mistake. But now I'm kind of fanning them out because I just saw them. And then this belongs with the navy. So let's put that with the navy. But it reads like a cardstock, but it's a patterned paper. Okay. Let's see. Where are we at? I'm going to put it right here. As long as it's in that somewhat of that navy category, I think I'll be good. So that's what I do, you guys. I'm like I said, I still have like these to go through, but while I have these, I am trying my best. Oh wait, what happened to this? This doesn't have a tag. This doesn't have a tag. Why? Oh, I know. I'm like, wait a minute, what happened here? Okay, so this is the blues. Yeah, so this goes here. So when it's sandwiched in there, I don't feel like I need to, I know that there's a pouch for just the pattern paper, so I don't feel like I need to label every single one because they're right next to, the pattern papers are right next to the cardstocks. I had forgotten my own system, believe it or not. Okay, so these need to go back and I'm going to work on the next color selection, and I'm going to go grab some more in case I need to divide up further. So see, this is how many, this has probably been used before, but that's how they come. If you're interested in the Avery ones on Amazon or the Jot brand, and if you can find them at the dollar store, grab them. If you're interested in just having inexpensive supplies for organizing. Okay guys, I'm back. Took a little break and hydrated, trying to stay hydrated. And I've got a timer on for a half an hour because I do have to leave for physical therapy in a little bit. So I'm gonna try to see how much I can get done. I'm already getting frustrated looking at this. Like, why did I think this would be a good idea? This is what I was doing. This is what I was trying to explain to you guys. I would never use my scraps this way. Never again. Also, this is all leftover. I'm almost 100% positive. Let me look through it. This is leftover from wedding stuff. And by wedding, I mean my wedding, which was, my colors were pink and brown because I got married in the fall. And yeah, no, not all of these, but enough of them. Maybe, I don't even think these are the wedding ones, to be honest. Let me see. I just have way too much of this. I don't need, I'm getting overwhelmed by all of this pink. So I think I'm going to start with the pattern paper. That might be easier. I don't think I can do the cardstock right now. So, let me tell you guys. So, I want to talk about a couple of different things. I want to mention to you that I have some friends in the crafty community who are actually doing something similar. So they were part of the inspiration for this, motivation for this. And I will say that they are going through their, look at this, their pattern paper, and they are specifically looking at their pattern paper and they're making layouts. So I'll link, if I can find their playlist, but I believe it's either in the Love RTS group or the Crafty Low or No Spend group. But it was the brainchild of a friend who's a YouTuber by the name of Jeannie Linguini. There's a whole bunch of content that the ladies have been posting all year long. And it's called, I believe it's called Through the Rainbow. And so each month they concentrate on a color. They go through what I'm doing. And, but they'll actually make a layout. They're not just touching paper like I am. So these are relatively new, so I'm just going to say yes to them. This is like a really, really, it's beautiful, but it's a really pale and it's got foil. So I'm going to put this at the back. This is like a rosy, it's more like a rose color. I don't think I need this many sheets. I actually don't like it at all. Okay. Next. I do love this camera paper. I have a bunch of it. I don't like this one either. My stash. That one's cute. This is cute, but I don't think I'll ever use it. Nope. This is old curry paper. I love this paper. I had a bunch of it. This is another one I don't love. I like, this is recent purchases. This is more like a fuchsia. This looks like a red. Okay. It's getting set off to the side. This is a pink. More cameras. I don't know if I would use this. Oh, it's actually kind of pretty. Okay, keep it. I struggle with these shapes. I don't think I bought this. But see, in for just a border, it's nice. It's not bad. I had this collection for a long time. Oof, glitter. Yikes. Okay. Okay. I think these are good. Some of these are, the majority of these are relatively new to my stash, so keep hitting the camera. So yes, so I have some friends that are participating in that hop or series for the year, and they've done some amazing layouts. I encourage you guys to watch them. If you are not familiar with them, I will do my best to try to link them. Okay, the dreaded pink. But I have been watching, last night I could not sleep for anything, and I decided that, oh my God, look at all of these light pinks. Mental note, you don't need any light baby pink cards. Goodness gracious, it's full. Okay. And I was watching Lauren Hines, who is Craft Some Joy on YouTube. She has a Facebook group as well, which I have to make a note to make sure that I join. But she's doing a organization series. She recently moved into a relatively new, this year, I believe, into her craft space. And she's been doing kind of overhauling her organization. And so I was watching her series, which is called Tidy Tuesdays. And, oh, okay. This is pretty simple. I was making it harder than it needed to be. Okay. All right. What the heck? This is red. No. See? This is porn. Okay. All right. I swear, sometimes I feel like I'm colorblind when I do this part of the organization. But anyway, so Lauren is having her Tidy Tuesdays, where she's concentrating on Tuesdays, what she does with different areas in her craft room around organization. So she's, let's see, the one I watched last night was around like favorite organizers or something to that effect. And then she also had stuff about previous ones she's had on how do you organize your carts if you have carts. What else has she had? I'm blanking out, but she has a whole series anyway. And so that has been really enjoyable for me, particularly when I can't sleep. And I've been watching her. So last night she was talking about her different organizations, and she was showing her how she organizes her paper punches, right? And she gives you different options. She'll try them out, and then she'll she does like a test. She'll test them out for a while, and then, you know, she can give people feedback if they're interested in having her give them their feedback about trying new things, whatever. So I don't think this is very messed up. So I don't tend to go into this one quite a bit. So I think this one should be good. I don't have that much purple pattern paper either. So one of the things that she was talking about, which resonated so much with me, was the fact that, you know, people store, you know, she was trying to encourage, because people were asking questions. I think she does she does it live. I've never been able to catch her live, but she does a live, and she will walk people through different questions and things like that, because they were asking her questions like, you know, dimensions, and they'll ask her questions around like, has she tried this? Has she tried that? What about this? What about that? Or can people recommend X, Y, and Z, whatever. And so it's interesting to me that, you know, and I like the fact that she encourages people to think about how they scrap. Like, if I had thought this whole idea of putting the scraps in here just a little bit further, I would have realized that this is not my style. This is not how I scrap. And it's good to try new things, even though you may not, ultimately, that may not be how you use it, but it's good to try new things anyway. So I'm not going to beat myself up over that. But I did like that she kind of like, listen, this is what works for me, because I now, with a little bit of experience, a little bit of a different eye, I'm like, oh, that would never work for me, you know, that's not going to work for me. Or actually, I just put these in the wrong section here. Let me see, like this. And so it always is interesting to me how different people are different in so many different ways, particularly around this hobby. And so she was like, she asked a question like, are you a gazer? I think that's what she called it. Or are you, I forget what it was. So like, do you need to see things, or do you just need to know that they're there, kind of thing? And kind of behind a drawer, behind closed doors, whatever it may be, whatever your storage is. So I'm like, I think about like my my crafty friends, my family that I used to craft with, and I think about our styles, and I can honestly say, like, I was like, oh, like this person, they are 100% gazers. They have to see the stuff. The stuff needs to be like visual for them on their walls. They need to, they all have a place, but they need to be able to see everything. They relish in like that part of the creativity, that everything is within the visual space, if you will. Where I think I fall not in that section, and I get overwhelmed by, like, I was just taking a look at her room, and I was like, oh my gosh, that would make me like so, like, make me so overwhelmed. I don't like that. And that's just not something that I would want in my room, like my own personal choice. It works for her, and so that's what the point she was trying to get across, like that it should be whatever is going to work for you. You don't have to do what everybody else is doing if it doesn't work for you, right? So I love that about her. She's always been like that. I mean, she's you know, she has her own business, which is the creative memory side of it. But the you know, the overall intent is she's not trying to push the products. So I don't know why I'm keeping all these little tiny scraps. This is the OG wedding paper. You can see it. It's like texture, but it's lined. That's how I can tell it was the OG. Okay. I think it's time to let that go, right? Man, these are some bright pieces of paper. All right, I think I can let the little scraps go. Like, I don't need to hang on to these little teeny tiny stuff. Can't even mat a photo on them. And I don't make my own embellishments. Otherwise, I would probably hang on to them. I could mat a photo on that. Not these. That's how I'm finding that I even put like 6x6 papers in here, which that's a big no-no. See, this, I bought these like at a stationery store, but they're, what do you call this kind of paper? They're like, it's not just glossy, it's like pearl. And I just like, I don't like them anymore. There was a whole lot more of these. Okay, I'm gonna put it in like a de-stash pile. And sorry, that's my de-stash box over there. See, this is just like flimsy cardstock. I'm not gonna wear like my navy. That's navy. I can mat a photo on that. This is a little bit bigger paper. So these are good. Where the heck did I put? Because I still have like, I still store my scraps over there. Oh my God, that's another hot mess, the scraps over there. Maybe I just tried to do the cardstock ones because I'm noticing, I mean, there are some pattern papers in here, but not a ton. I wonder if I thought maybe, oh, I'll use the cardstock. Nope. Okay. These are, this should go in here. This is good. Okay, look at all. Okay, let me move this because it's over. See, it's overwhelming me. Like having too much stuff. I gotta deal with one pile at a time here. Okay, this is blue, so this can go with this. It's too big to fit in there, so I just set them underneath. I don't need all these little pieces of paper. No, 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 no. Bye. See you. Okay. Long gone. So I recently upgraded my desk, and I have been on the I've been trying to figure out like how to organize the additional drawers that I have in this desk, because I have more drawers, but I want to be really selective about what I put in the drawers. I have 2 sets of small Alex drawers on either side of me and a tall Alex drawer that I've had in my stash for a long time. So some of those things from the tall Alex drawer that I use more often, like my adhesives, my embellishments, my word stickers, word kind of stuff, I have moved over to the small Alex drawers, which is great. And oh, that's cute. Let me see if that's cute. Okay, what about this? Doing the wrong side here. Yeah, I think I like those. I love these little cameras. I love cutting them up. But do I need all of these little? No. If I can't mat a photo on them or cut apart, no. Okay, strips are good. Oh, this is a different strip. This is okay. This, no. That's a no. Yeah, that's good. I could cut these apart, but I won't. So that's a no. Okay. So last night I have one drawer in the small Alex drawers that is still available, that I'm using, but I'm not using quite the way I would like to be using it. So I am, ouch, I would like to change that up if I can. Oh, I really like these two. Okay, I'm sucker. I'm sucker. All right. So I've been thinking about putting my frequently used punches in this empty drawer that I have in my small Alex drawer, which will sit right next to me. Yeah. And then I was thinking, because I still have a pretty deep drawer that is free in the large Alex, the tall Alex drawers, that I could move the rest of my punches. It's in the bottom, the very bottom. And so I was thinking about bringing those over there. And that would free up quite a bit of room in the, oh my God, this is so bright. Don't think, why do I have a full sheet of this? Okay, I can put that back. Although, wait a second, there's full sheets in all of these. See, I was a softball mom, which is the reason why I had to have all of these like lime bright papers. Not that I don't like them, but they're not my favorite or go-to. So let me just put these greens like this. Keeping one of those in here is not going to hurt any. The next thing after I finish my 12 by 12, I am going to go through my 8.5 by 11. And I can already tell from just looking at it. I don't think I have to do a ton, but I have some strategic ones to look at. I put this in the green. Okay, that's not a full sheet. This looks like a full sheet. Oh no, it's missing an inch. Okay. All right, the oranges here. All right, these I can keep, these can go. All right. Sometimes what I would do is I would bring these to crops. So sometimes that's why I have, like, I would bring the whole entire sheet protector. So I would put full sheets in the back. I think that's a vague recollection. Yeah, all of these can go. I don't need all of these. That's a nice, that might be a nice thing to tuck. So, but that should be with the reds. Oh, that should be here. Okay. Why are there two of these? Is this supposed to be orange? Probably. Okay. I'll take these out. It's not really, these are cut into already, so this is fine to keep. Is that more yellow, more orange? Orange, right? I'm going to put these in the yellow. So yeah, so I have to do some work with the 8.5 by 11s. Okay, I do like these orange ones, so I'm going to keep that. And then eventually I do have to go through and look and organize my scraps and do the same brutal purge that I'm doing now.